Thank you, just in time. Good morning. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Lansing. Welcome to the first day that I saw robins out there. They're running all over the backyard. There's a sign, something is afoot. I think it's called spring, breathing down our neck here. I'm Reverend Sharon, so happy to have you all with us this morning. And thank you for those of you that are joining us online. Welcome. So good to have you with us, too. If you're new for the first time, I hope you received a little bag of popcorn on your way in. Thank you for popping in. Our coffee bar is open, snack bar is open, so avail yourself of that at your leisure at any time during the day. This is definitely a help yourself kind of service. We do have a wonderful prayer team, so if there's anything on your heart, be it a celebration or a concern, our prayer box is over there. Our prayer team will pray with you for the next 30 days, and then we forward it to Silent Unity for an additional 30 days of prayer. So take a breath. Whatever's happening, you are not alone. We are there with you all the way. Let's affirm our new mission statement together. To be a spiritual community embracing positive transformation through prayer, education, and living the principles of unity and love. And this came along with a vision of seeing a world that was joyful and supportive, centered in love, where spiritual transformation flourishes. Isn't that where we want to live? Knowing that it's not finding the right path, but finding our own path and honoring ourselves wherever we are on it, even as we honor others. One light, but many lamps. So let us affirm together, the enlightenment of the Buddha shines within us. The compassion of the Christ moves through us. The power of Jehovah strengthens and guards us. The presence of Allah surrounds and guides us. Wherever we are, the Tao is, and all is God. Greg's going to lead us in singing the Contemporary Lord's Prayer written by our own Lucille.
We're so lucky to have her.
Yes.
Infinite Spirit, source of all life, we are endowed with your holy light. We are connected and Spirit-filled. May we remember to live by your will. You have provided our every need. May we forgive all errors perceived. May we in darkness turn to the light, seeking your wisdom, your vision and light, trusting your guidance in every ordeal. The power of love, our sword and our shield. Your power and glory to be revealed. Sing praise to your Spirit forever.
And so as we breathe into that wonderful vibration of coming together in song and in prayer, what a great time to pray for our neighbors. I came across this lovely poem, an English poet, Warsan Shire. She said, later that night I held an atlas in my lap, ran my fingers across the whole world and whispered, where does it hurt? It answered everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And I thought, wow, when we go into prayer, just remembering about those hurts that are out there. I know most of us are holding Union City and surrounding areas in prayers after the tornado that hit this weekend, and those who lost lives or were injured. And also, of course, we're still holding in prayer this war situation in the Middle East in which our country's involved, as well as Israel and Iran. And, you know, nothing happens in isolation. It has this great ripple effect that goes out and impacts all of us. And we have an impact too. We can ripple back in. And sometimes when it seems so overwhelming, it's about us staying prayed up. It's about us staying spiritually steady. That at the core of our being, there is a steadiness that does not change, that is eternal, that is connected to that allness. And if you need a little help thinking about how do I stay spiritually steady when all this stuff is going on, here's some things you could hold on to, that you can hold on to. So, one, there's progress on stem cells to treat Parkinson's. Amazing, right? And climate change, solar and wind is growing faster than fossil fuels right now. The space agencies are still curious about the stars out there, and they have found this whole thing in the center of the Milky Way with a black hole that is actually creating universes and spinning out. Children are going to school during the week. Families are sitting at the dinner table together, right? We're together here at a place of worship, our free choice. Neighbors are helping neighbors. I mean, one thing I love about Facebook, a little neighborhood group, you know, somebody needs something, next thing you know, there's 10 people that offer to do something. We have great resiliency and hope. So let's just take a moment to close our eyes and just take that deep breath and tell our heart to carry the heaviness of where the world is hurting, which is everywhere. But also allow our heart to expand with that resiliency of hope of humanity, for there is so much good happening in this world at this time. And knowing that in all of it, in every place, in every person, in every situation, there is a divine presence, whatever we might call it, Spirit or God or Allah or Buddha or love or peace. We know that that is there too. And our prayers are to bring all of these feelings into a harmony that is a greater vibration, one that is life-supporting, life-affirming, life-connecting. And for this truth, we say, thank you, God, and so it is. Amen. Any youth this morning? Just youthful people. Okay. I love it, youthful people here. Okay, a little question for you here at the table. If you had to walk across something uncomfortable, which would you choose? Hot sand, we all know what that feels like, an icy sidewalk, or a bed of Legos with bricks.
Oh, God.
Anybody who's had little kids around knows what that feels like. So, and why would you choose that? Why would you make that choice? So, have some fun with it.
None of the above, I think. I think on this one, it would, for me, have to be the icy sidewalk.
I was thinking icy too, because I feel I have some control over that. Like I can walk slow.
Right.
I can take my time and move, where hot sand, so many times I can remember being caught on hot sand and running across it, trying to get off it, and darn, it
exactly.
hurts. Yeah.
So, and the Lego bricks, that's just painful.
Oh,
I mean, I'd rather have it either be hot or cold than painful. I'm thinking about the Home Alone where the scattered glass ornaments are underneath the window frame. There's also Legos, there's micro machines, the little toy cars.
Yes.
Anyway, that kid was
You
diabolical.
just know, it just hurts so much.
My answer would be icy sidewalk for the same reason you said. It's cold. Cold is a little different than hot pain.
And it can control.
Yeah.
There's no control over hot sand.
I mean, I know our topic is like walking through
fire.
or whatever.
Fire.
So I don't know. I'm not going to second guess how that's going to tie into this question, but
we'll find out.
Yeah,
right?
That's going to be exciting, right? Should we open the door?
Sure, let's open the door.
All right. Okay. broken. Here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you come to stay a while or just pass it through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the bliss down to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. If there's some kind of trouble or pain you're going through, know that you are not alone and someone cares for you. As an individualization of divine point of view, this door, oh, this door right here is open for you. Oh, this door, I'm talking about this door. I said this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. Boom.
Good morning. I'm Jane Cloos, your platform assistant for today. Today, our daily word is divine feminine, inspired by the proverb, "Give her a share in the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her at the city gates." Today is International Women's Day, a time to celebrate women's achievements across societies and cultures. It's also a time to celebrate the divine feminine, which blesses all people. When we honor the divine feminine, we are recognizing God as love, compassion, and understanding, aspects that are present in everyone. The world is blessed by the contributions of those who embody the divine feminine in their word and actions, from the steeliness of protection to the softness of comfort and nurturance. We give thanks for the girls and women in our lives as we lift up and celebrate the divine feminine in its many expressions. Let us affirm together.
The divine feminine awakens and expands
in
my heart
and
blesses and prospers all life.
Thank you. International Women's Day is celebrated globally on March 8th. This year's theme is Rights, Justice, Action for All Women and Girls. The origins of International Women's Day can be traced back to the early 1900s when the global women's movement was gaining momentum. In 1908, the first National Women's Day was celebrated in the United States by thousands of women marching through New York City to demand better working conditions, voting rights, and an end to discrimination. Then in 1910, at an international conference of working women in Copenhagen, Denmark, Clara Zetkin proposed the establishment of an annual International Women's Day. The proposal was unanimously accepted, and the first International Women's Day was celebrated in 1911 in Austria, Denmark, Germany, and Switzerland. Since then, International Women's Day has become a global day of celebration and activism, with millions of people around the world coming together to demand gender equality and women's rights. At a time when rights of women in America change depending on which state they happen to be in, the importance of shining a light on equality remains an important issue for everyone. And now it's my pleasure to bring up Winalee Zeeb for some special music.
And Nikki.
Oh, and Nikki Zeeb Fowler is also here.
Hello, hello. Yay! Yes, I'm so excited I get to share with my cousin.
So weird that it's the first time we've ever sang together.
First time. Yeah, how about that? Isn't that cool? And I also want to thank Reverend Sharon for this beautiful series on peace and your meditation you shared last week, breathing in, peace enters, breathing out, peace extends. I've used all week. Thank you. So, deep gratitude. And guess what? A song about peace. Peace.
Wow, that was lovely. Reminds me of that gum, double your pleasure. Well, today is a big day because it's our annual meeting day after service. And so it's the 11th time we've met as Unity Spiritual Center. It's the 91st time we've met as a Unity community in Lansing. And one clue I should give you that each year, when it comes the day of our annual meeting, I dress in the color of our financials. Now, I have... You know, this is our 5th year here, and we ended up in the black. So lots of good news. I've been wearing a lot of red for the last 4 years, but we have edged down that deficit, and yeah, just awesome. So just so excited about it. Anyway, so we are on this Lenten journey, this sojourn of peace. We started out walking on water as peace, knowing that sometimes it's when we think about it that we fail. Instead of going on that instinct, like Peter did, walking on water. And then when he said, no, I can't do this, and started sinking. And then we talked about walking on earth as peace, really connecting with this incredible ground that we walk on that provides so much for us. And last week we talked about walking on air as peace, our breath, and being in that flow. And to think about breath as that peace in, and then when peace expands when it comes out, as opposed to very often we exhale, we're exhaling things that we're needing to cleanse ourselves up. But we were just breathing in peace and breathing out peace, just expanding that idea of peace. So today we go to the last element, walking on fire. Peace is walking on fire. Because I think Lent isn't always about giving something up. Sometimes it's about getting through something, that we're going through a period in our life that we need to get to the other end, that it's challenging, can be overwhelming. Sometimes it's small things, sometimes it's major things, but we just need to find that way through. We find that path that we haven't had before. So when I talked about walking on fire, I thought I'd check about insurance coverage. Good news is we're covered. Bad news is it's only for the parking lot if we want to walk on fire. But I did figure if I asked everybody to take off their shoes and have a fire walk, we'd probably have a lot more online than we'd have in person today. You know, so you'd be there. There'd be a few good souls there, just out there to do it. In the Gospel of Thomas, Jesus said, "I've cast fire upon the world, and see, I'm guarding it till it blazes." Interesting quote, isn't it? I've cast fire on the world, and I'm guarding it till it blazes. We know that fire is a very powerful element. It's very transformative. And those of us at Unity have been through that transformation in 2019 when fire, we will never be the same as we were before the fire. We will never be that. We have evolved. We have transformed. But the prophet Isaiah offers this promise. He says, when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not harm you. Now, that's a really interesting promise. It doesn't say there's not going to be any fires. It says, just walk through. Don't homestead in the middle of the fire. Just keep on walking. You're a pioneer through this process. You do not have to live there. This can be an experience that transforms you without destroying you. And it reminds us that no matter what is happening, the presence of God within us, the Spirit, that very centered, grounding part of us, does not change. And it has all that we need. Everything we need, the wisdom, the guidance, the strength, the courage is already within us. We just need to allow ourselves to access it. There's a wonderful Zen story about Zen teacher being on one side of this raging river and the student being on the other side. And the student's over here looking over at his teacher and he goes, "How do I get to the other side?" Teacher goes, "You're already on the other side." That's so true for us. Think in our life how this is where we want to get. We are already there. The peace is already within us. It's an awareness that where we are right now is where the peace is. If there's unpeace, it's where we are right now. Not a place we have to go, just that inner reveal to ourselves. So back in 2014, I took a retreat with Edwene Gaines. Some of you know Edwene Gaines, prosperity teacher, a delightful lady with a deep southern accent, quite rotund and hysterically funny. Bless your little heart. She has this wonderful southern way of saying things. And she offered a retreat for ministers at her retreat center down in Alabama. Delightful little place. On the way up there was a donkey that welcomed you and went up into the mountains, and it was just a great little place. And we did a lot of work that week, but the last night that we were there, we did a fire walk. Didn't have to do it, but all week we've been thinking about this. So it laid out all the coals, the embers, lit the fire, allowed the fire to go into these hot coals that were red. We did a lot of meditation. We did some singing together. We did a lot of thinking about this. And I remember looking at those hot coals, thinking about, can I really walk across them? Can I really walk across them? Do I have it in me to take the first step? And I certainly watched Edwene walk across it. Here's a woman much older than I am. And I watched other people walk across it, and it took a while to get my head straight. And then I found out the question wasn't really just did I have the courage to take that first step, did I have the courage to keep stepping, to keep walking across this fire? And when I did it, something changes. Something changes when you do something that you don't think you can. Just like we as a community changed after 2019 in that fire. Individually, people that do fire walking, you are not the same person that stood on this end of the coals as you are when you stood on the other, when you get to the other side of the coals. And there are people that burn their feet on them. And why does this happen? Well, this guy, Tolly Birkin, was kind of the one who kind of promoted fire walking back in, I think it was probably the 80s. And he said, it's incredibly simple. It can't be done. You can't walk on fire without getting hurt. But there are some really basic ways to explain how to do this. Physics, how heat transfers. Physiology, how the body responds to heat. And psychology, how the mind overcomes the fear. So, first of all, embers are hot, but they're poor conductors of heat. So that's why it's really important that you keep moving when you're walking across the fires. Physiologically, the mind is saying this is impossible, but thank goodness our body listens to our heart. Our body listens to what's in here. This can be entertaining, but this is where it's at. And then psychologically, if we don't take that first step, we can't do it. There is no firewalk. We need to take that first step. We need to overcome that innate resistance where our head is fighting with our heart. So just to give you an idea how this works, here's a paper cup. Okay. So if I light this cup, it's going to catch on fire here. Oh, you see the smoke going. Yeah, we got some flames. I mean, it burns, right? Put it in the God bucket, what Winalee and I used to use during. Now, this cup is filled with water. And if I put the flame under this, it will not burn. No matter how long I hold it here, it will not burn, because water cannot get hotter than 212 degrees. And that's not enough to light the paper. We are filled with water. What happens when we get tense and fearful? We tighten up. The fluid goes back. Edwene, I remember telling us that one person so thought they were going to blister their feet. They walked across the water, they were fine, till they had to look at the bottom of their feet. And the blisters appeared as they looked at it. The mind is just and the heart has such an influence. Like, this person really believed they were going to blister, and they did. That was their biggest concern. So I didn't look at the bottom of my feet at all. I waited till the next morning, to get into that. So there is physics why we can do this without burning ourselves if you're in the right state of mind. If you get on there and you're afraid, if you get on there and you're saying, I can't do this, trust me, your body will respond to your heart's desire. Gandhi said that the difference between what we do and what we're capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. Wow. Most of the time, our barriers are not real barriers. That fear says, don't move. Faith says, take the step. At the end of the fire walk, we signed a little card that said, I walked on fire, April 14th, 2014. I have it up in the wall in my office at home. What happened in the next year after that, I'm really glad I knew I could do that, because I'll tell you, after that, I went on a sabbatical for 6 weeks, drove around the country by myself, and then my family home flooded, took out the first floor. My daughter was in a car accident, ended up on life support, and my spouse had a mental breakdown, let's put it that way, on that. So, but I knew I walked on water, I walked on fire, I could do all this other stuff. In indigenous traditions, there's 4 elements: water, earth, air, and fire. So the water is kind of symbolic of our emotions. It can be violent, it can be soothing, it moves, it flows. The earth is our physical world. It gives us that solidity. We kind of know where we stand. It feeds us. We have this great relationship with earth. Air is like the mind. It can go all over the place. Sometimes turbulent, always invisible, but impactful and effective. And today we're talking about fire, which represents spirit. Whatever you want to call it, whether you want to call it divine love, or you want to call it the source, the energy, all that is, fire represents that powerful unseen that connects us all. And what's really interesting, out of all the elements, the one that probably most of us fear the most, besides walking on Legos, is it's the very element that represents spirit. Think about it. We can probably deal with air, earth, and water, but something about fire just seems so uncontrollable, so overwhelming. Even though that's what helps us transform, that takes away that which we don't need, like we do the burning bowl at the end of each year, letting go of those things that don't serve us. Fire can help us get away from illusions. It can help clear the way to truth so that we can see better. It is the most kind of imposing kind of all the elements. There. In Taoism, they talk about effortless action, the Wu Wei. Such a beautiful idea, to be in effortless action. Not to just sit there and get nothing done, but to do things in the flow, to be in alignment with all things. Lao Tzu said that knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. When you are content to be simply yourself and do not compare or compete. Feel how that feels like peace? This is who I am. Nothing more, nothing less. Make mistakes. I make goals. I make successes. I make failures. I am just me. So as to each one of you, a unique part of the universe. The universe would not be the universe if it wasn't for you being your unique self. Completely, totally. Peace doesn't come from controlling the fire, whether you're walking on it or walking through it in life. It comes from being in harmony with it. Being in harmony with that transformation, being in harmony with those changes and the uncertainties that come into our life. Being in harmony that, yes, things are changing. There's a flow. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm okay with it. The Wu Wei, effortless action. Effortless action. You know, there's not one story of Jesus breaking out in a sweat. Think about it. Do you ever see a painting of him sweating from working so hard? No, he was in alignment. He stayed in alignment with the idea of love and peace and interconnectedness and seeing beyond outer appearances to the truth of what's inside. So the principles of walking on fire as peace are also principles we can use in our home life. First of all, pay attention, be present. Peace is living in the present. It is usually not peaceful if we think about the past or the future, but right now, this is where the peace is. And when you're doing that walking on fire, if you get on there and all of a sudden you stop and thinking, oh, I got all this to do, I'm late for whatever might be going on in your mind, this is not good for the feet. You got to keep moving. You don't stop. Be present. Be conscious of what you're doing. It's not the time to stand there in the coals and brush your hair or write a letter or make that phone call, whatever it is, right? Pay attention. Same way in life, pay attention to what you are doing right now. And expect the best. You get a choice what you want to expect. Expect the best. We know our thoughts influence our experience. They label our experience. This is not about cockeyed optimism that doesn't have any substance. This is about being able to see the good that is already there. It's nothing that we make up. It's about what kind of glasses we're putting on. Where are we paying attention? And Charles Fillmore, Unity co-founder, talked about thought is the formative power of the universe. We expect good, we experience good. That is so true, because that is psychologically, it's called schemas. We decide what we're going to look for in life, and everything that supports that, we will put into that little file folder in our mind. So if you're expecting awfuls, guess what? The universe will gladly show them to you. If you're expecting wonderfuls, the universe shows those to you too. We get to choose. We get to choose. And then go for it. We need to set our mind to the course. You know, you don't get in the car and sit there and expect it to take you someplace. You turn it on, take off the brake, you step on the gas, you set your direction. We need to set the course in our minds too. Set the course in our hearts. And then we need to take the first step. Plans are great. All that prep work is great. I know whether it's health, doing the things to keep our body healthy, whether it's a career or something creative, you do all the prep work, you learn the skills you need, but you need to start doing it. Just like we learn about truth, we know about truth, but we need to start doing it. We need to live that fifth unity principle. Live it. Take action. Faith grows when we expect it. We understand that within us, the courage that we already have within us, and the transformative power of actually taking that step. Doesn't have to be a big one. Even little ones have this amazing transformative power. The poet Rumi said, there is a morning inside you waiting to burst open into light. There's a morning inside each of us just waiting to burst open into light. Time and time again. This is not a one-off thing. Isn't that wonderful? We get to be in awe and gratitude and celebration every moment of our life. It's always there waiting to just burst open, that light, that fire. And the fires we walk through aren't meant to destroy us, they're meant to strengthen us. They're meant to show us how strong we really are, how much stamina, how much courage, how much wisdom is already within here. Not something we have to achieve, it's the Wu Wei. It's that effortless action of going ahead and doing it. It deepens our trust. It deepens our intimate relationship with Spirit. So, how do we get to the other side? Peace is not on the other side of life's challenges. We discover peace walking through them. Each step is where the peace is. Fire, you can think of as the light of the presence of God within us. Light of the presence of love within us. Light of the presence. And it reveals to us that we are standing, we are walking, we are breathing as peace all along. Well, affirmation time. Let's affirm together. The peace of God lives within me. I walk through challenges with courage and faith. The spirit of fire transforms and strengthens me. Divine love protects and sustains me. I walk as peace wherever life leads. With that, I'm going to invite Greg to lead us into a little music to take us into meditation. We have you, Jeff. We have you.
In beauty may I walk all day long. May I walk through the flames. May I walk. May I walk as peace. May I walk as peace on these coals. May I walk through my life. May I walk in my fears. May I walk. May I walk as peace. May I walk as peace. Okay, I guess we're done.
Okay. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if it's comfortable for you. Oh, and let's take a few of those peace breaths where we breathe peace in, and as we exhale, we just allow that peace to expand. We breathe in peace and then expand it outwards. In the Wu way, effortless effort. Being not only in the flow, but being the flow. And even as we immerse ourselves in the breath of peace, we know that there are challenges in the world, perhaps in our lives or the lives of those close to us, challenges in the lives of people we may never meet. If we remember the words of the prophet Isaiah, who promised us that whenever you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. You will not be burned. That Christ consciousness is guarding the fire until it blazes to allow us to be transformed into that next stage, that next expansion of our inner consciousness, of our outer expression of love and peace. So we continue to breathe the peace. We allow ourselves to visualize that bed of coals in front of us. Whatever that might mean to us at this moment and time in our life. And though upon first and even second glance, it may appear to be so impossible, there is an inner knowing that there is a way. And that it is a way that we know. All we need to know is the first step. And so whatever that challenge is, we respond to that invitation of Spirit to step into it and step through it. It was not meant to destroy us. It was not meant to burn us. It was meant to strengthen us. And even as we start, we are already on the other side. So we are here and now. The peace, the presence, and the power. And so it is. Amen.
I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, your presence
you, Greg. So, a little spiritual practice for the week. I love anagrams. Lent, light, enter, navigate, transform. That's how you walk on water. Light, enter, navigate, transform. So the pause, the breath, the trust, and the step. Our next step here, I know exactly what it is. We're going to bring up the light of Nikki and Winalee.
Spirit is our source of strength. We honor it with each breath we take. One heart, one mind, one power. In the name of love. In the name of love, you build the bridges, I'll tear down the walls. We'll make a world that works for all. One heart, one mind, one power. In the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of love, there is the truth that blinds the life we live. Nothing hides the light we shine when we're standing side by side. One heart, one power, in the name of love. Every face is the face of God. Every voice is the voice of love. Every name is the name of love. We all come from a place of love. Every face is the face of love. Every voice is the voice of love. Every name is the name of love. We all come from a place of love. Every face is the face of love. Every voice is the voice of love. Every name is the name of love. We all come from a place of love. One mind, one mind, one power. In the name of love. One mind, one power. In the name of love. One mind, one power. In the name of love. One mind, power. In the name of
Thank you, Nikki and Winalee. That was wonderful. I'm Sharon. Is this the right page? Sorry. Oh. One moment.
I could break into a soft shoe, but not gonna happen.
Okay.
What? Oh, yeah, my ankle.
All right. I apologize. We're live. Yeah. Okay. Let us create a sacred circle of generosity by acknowledging and sharing the blessings we have received. Giving is not a debt we owe, but a seed we sow. You can place your love offering in the glass jar on the table. If you are using a credit card, use the QR code on the screen to give your support through PayPal. Whether or not you are sharing of financial gifts this week, we invite you to affirm a sacred exchange by placing a hand over your heart or using an affirmation token from the bowl on your table. We bless the gifts of our love and our treasure by affirming together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I praise, give thanks, and am glad. Our circle of generosity includes gratitude to every one of you who support Unity with their loving gifts. Our circle grows even larger as we share those gifts with others. As a tithing ministry, a portion of our tithes is shared with local charitable organizations that inspire and bless us. For the first quarter of 2026, you voted to tithe to the Urbandale Farm, coordinated by the Fledge. Urbandale takes positive practical steps to improve the food supply in our community through sustainable agriculture, community empowerment, and education. Let us bless the work of Urbandale Farm and affirm our own blessing by singing, I Give My Thanks. I'm so grateful.
Another slight delay. Again, no soft shoe. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 What in the heck? Okay. All right.
All right. Let us take a moment to deeply immerse ourselves in gratitude by collectively blessing the gifts just received. Let us affirm together, given in love, received in love. We dedicate these gifts to do the will and work of Holy Spirit, and so it is. Amen. Thank you. Okay. At noon today is our 11th annual members meeting. Everyone is welcome to attend, but only members can vote. If you are a voting member attending the meeting, be sure to sign in. And if you have not yet renewed your membership, this is your final opportunity to do so this year. Also, everyone is invited to enjoy some snunch while we are setting up for the meeting and also during the meeting. We hope you are all keeping your candles lit in your windows for peace. We continue our focus on peace with Sunday morning meditations. Meditations start at 9:45 in the upper lodge. Everyone is encouraged to be a part of co-creating a consciousness of peace. Friday at 10:30 is the monthly empowerment book study and potluck in the activity room. Next Sunday, there will be a short meeting with all those interested in working with the social team. The team will meet between the Sunday service and games day, which starts at noon. Following our service, our prayer practitioners are available to offer you affirmative prayer as well as heart energy prayers, which is like a brief Reiki treatment. You will find the prayer practitioners here by the lectern. And now let us stand as we are able, either by your table or join the circle, as we sing our closing song, I Choose Love. And then we'll end by affirming our prayer of protection. And the words will be on the television.
Love's always present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One tie that binds us that can't be undone. I choose love. Peace on the planet is growing because I choose love. Let love be present is what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One tie that binds us that can't be undone. I choose love. I choose love. We choose love. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God is within us. Wherever we are, God is.